DeLauder in a little bit of trouble here. Had the seeing-eye single and then the 4-pitch walk to Van Meter. First and second, 2 outs. Post 14 leads 3-0.
Now due up is Lynch. Cam Lynch, third baseman today. The first pitch into him. That one fouled off. Over on to the hill by Charlie Prather Park.
As a coach, you love to see DeLauder start ahead here after the 4-pitch walk.
The 0-1 low for ball one. I talked to manager Tobin earlier, and I guess he talked to Lane's brother Chase, and he is fine after getting taken out of the game and leaving the Lake County Captain's game with a boot and crutches the other night. So glad to see that he's okay. Could be in the on-up as early as this weekend. That one cracked over to the Boober. Boober's going to throw to Ruest at first, and that one goes over the head of Ruest. Coming around to score is one. In Kissamore, it's now 3-1.
Yeah, Carson made a great play on that ball. Ball was hit really hard, had all the time in the world, and sometimes as a fielder, it's easier to have to make the immediate play and not have all that time, and ball kind of just sailed on one a little bit. Unfortunate there. Now Potomac Valley's got second and third and 2 outs.
Once again, now due up J.J. Charlton, the right fielder. He's a guy that I believe you guys saw this year.
Yeah, for Kaiser?
It's either Petersburg or Kaiser.
Yeah.
One of those two. His name rung a bell.
We played Petersburg really early on in the season, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I remember Bumpy, but I don't know if I remember Charlton.
First pitch was in there for a ball. The 1-0 delivery, that one fouled off over the first base side.
Coach Teasley at Petersburg, if you're listening, text me and let me know where Charlton played.
The 1-1 in there, a swinging strike on Charlton.
Great breaking ball there by Lane. Just watching Charlton last night, if he puts it in play, the infield's going to have to get it out of their glove really quickly. He runs very well.
The 1-2 delivery, that one popped up. Shallow left field. Coming in is Baden Hartman, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back at 60.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
Mommy, where does flavor come from?
Well, when people love food, they cook it on a Traeger grill. Meat, corn, even pie. And then the Traeger does the rest, which brings everyone to celebrate this beautiful thing that they've created. Because when you share delicious food with your friends, that's the flavor of life.
Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
Welcome back to, I don't need it though, so we're good. Welcome back to B.O. Faulkner Park. I lost a paper right out the window in front of me.
Yeah,
I guess I'm never getting that back.
Spencer doesn't know if a fly ball's hit to the shortstop or left field, and he also is losing papers all over the place. As the last fly ball was shallow pop up on the infield to Baden
I thought
Hartman.
it was going to get into left field, but Baden Hartman did come under and
I'm
get
just
it.
giving you a tough time.
First pitch now into Jackson Ruest. Outside for ball 1.
The luxury of post 14, Ruest hit cleanup on his high school team, and now he's hitting 7th for post 14, and then the guy on deck, or he's hitting 8th, and the guy on deck, Jordan Canby, hit leadoff for us all year, and he's hitting 9 for post 14, so just talks to the depth of this lineup.
2-0 delivery. That one cracked right back up the middle. Sliding grab of the shortstop.
There you go.
And he throws him out at first. Bang, bang play at first.
Now batting, number 10.
Great job there by Broadwater to hang on there. The ball kind of came up on him a little bit. He stuck with it and got the out, and he's making a difference already after being gone the first 2 games of the tournament.
Jordan Canby due up, the Potomac State commit. First pitch into him is outside for ball 1.
Potomac State commit and former Martinsburg Bulldog.
I mean, yeah, people know that by now. The 1-0 delivery in there for called strike 1. He's a guy in that 9 hole that's going to take some pitches.
Yeah, he did a great job in the leadoff hole for us all year long.
The 1-1 delivery inside brings it to 2-1. Seville's 2-1 delivery. Foul tip to the backstop and right off our microphone, essentially.
Yeah, they say when you foul ball straight back, you're right on it, so hopefully Jordan's right on it, seeing it well today.
Turn that down a little bit. Cracked in my ears. Anybody probably listening with headphones as well. The 2-2 delivery. That one high and inside and was close to hitting him. A guy that wears the ball a lot between high school season and Legion season. I think we counted like 18 times.
Yeah, he's a little bit
since March.
Little bit of a ball magnet, but that gets him on base. That's what matters.
Full count delivery. That one
Get out of
popped up. And the catcher in Basil will make the catch for out number 2 in foul territory.
Now batting, number 9, Connor Bailey.
Bring it back to the top of the order. Look at Connor Bailey, who saw 6 pitches, but unfortunately struck out looking on a pitch that he maybe thought was a ball.
Saw 6 pitches, didn't take the bat off his shoulder once, and we called it a quality at bat. That's people that don't know baseball would think I'm nuts, but it was definitely a quality bat seeing 6 pitches.
Bryce Harper did something like that the other night. Did you see that?
I did not.
He didn't take the bat off his back, or off his shoulder once in this at bat that he had the other night.
I couldn't afford my cable, so I had to cancel my cable subscription. So I'm not seeing much baseball unless it's here at P.O. Faulkner these
I saw that
days.
on Twitter. It's pitch in there low for ball 2.
You guys aren't paying me enough here Tripp's not paying me enough to keep the field in good condition, and you're not paying me enough to announce. I can't even have cable.
I don't have cable either. I'm not getting paid enough. One in there for a ball, 3-0. Or excuse me, 2-1 is the count.
For post 14, you don't want to have any quiet innings here. You need Bailey to get on.
2-1 delivery, low, ball 3. As Seville getting close to that 40 pitch mark.
Great patience by Bailey.
Or 3-1 delivery from Seville. That one's high. It'll walk Bailey. So he thought he walked last at bat, but he didn't. Now he does this one.
Yeah, he's just a kid that sees the zone, knows the zone really well. 2 outs, 2-hitter up, leadoff guy on. I'd expect to see Bailey in motion here.
That one thrown over to try to get Bailey go back, and he does. First pitch into Hartman. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery high for ball 2.
Seville struggling a little bit with his control. Bailey on first, probably going to wait for a strike before he attempts to run.
The 2-0 delivery low, ball 3.
3-0, Colin Reed on deck. This is the old automatic. Want to get Colin Reed up as many times as possible the way he's swinging it right now.
The 3-0 delivery low, ball 4.
And they will do just that. Not what you want, not who you want to see coming to the plate if you're Potomac Valley.
No, they walked the guy ahead of him in Hartman last time, but now there's 2 on for Reed.
That's Seth Healy, the manager of Potomac Valley, post 64, takes a mound visit to talk to his pitcher, kind of calm him down, kind of probably talk a little bit about what the approach here is with Colin Reed. You know, you're struggling a little bit with your control, but you also can't groove him something down the middle that he's going to hit, 400 feet. So, tough spot, big spot in the game here early on, bottom of the second, 2 on, 2 out. Post 14's best hitter, arguably best hitter, best average up to bat. Big spot in the game early.
When he's a guy maybe with 1 on and 2 outs that you think about intentionally walking. I don't know that you could do that here because you got Cam Moore up next who hit a home run last night.
Yeah, it's pick your poison with this lineup.
Yeah, first pitch coming into Reed, that one high and inside.
That's why I jokingly tell manager Trip Tobin that it's state championship or bust.
The 1-0 delivery into Reed. Out in there called strike 1. So 1-1 now to Colin Reed. He's going to play his college ball at Garrett College in Cumberland. The 1-1 delivery. That one gets away from Seville inside and high for ball 2.
If this pitch is in the zone, I look for it to get hit hard.
The 2-1 delivery. That one cracked out but foul to left field.
It was hit hard, just foul.
Yeah.
Wind still blowing out to left field. Big hole right side as the second baseman holds Bailey. First baseman plays behind Hartman at first.
The 2-2 delivery low and in the turf for ball 3 brings the count full with 3-2.
3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be on the move. Bailey is going to score from second on any hit while he's moving, and Hartman's got tons of speed at first. So anything down, you look for him to possibly be able to score here too.
Timeout called. 3-2 coming up on Colin Reed, who just in the last inning smacked a 2-run shot to left field. The payoff pitch, low and outside. It'll walk him to load the bases.
Now batting number 1.
3 walks in a row.
Yes, Slade Seville, after getting the first 2 batters, Rest and Canby, out in this inning, has walked the last 3. Healy's coming out again, so it's not a mound visit yet as he hasn't crossed the white line, but if he crosses the white line, that will be the end of the day for starting pitcher Slade Seville.
And it might just be because he's probably talking about who's going where.
No, it's a visit now as he's crossed the white line.
He's still talking to the umpire. So he is taking the ball.
Yep, it's going to be a pitching change.
So we'll have a pitching change. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, back in 60.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
Mommy, where does flavor come from?
Well, when people love food, they cook it on a Traeger grill. Meat, corn, even pie. And then the Traeger does the rest, which brings everyone to celebrate this beautiful thing that they've created. Because when you share delicious food with your friends, that's the flavor of life.
Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. We've got a pitching change. As Slatesville's day is done after 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 walks to 1 strikeout on 49 pitches. 18 of those for strikes, facing 12 batters. Coming on is Noah Broadwater. We'll get his stats here momentarily. So I pulled them up. He's, I believe, not pitched very much this season. As it appears, only 4 innings he's pitched over 2 games, facing 21 batters. He is 0-1. Giving up 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts with an ERA of 5.25 and a batting average against of 200. So not a lot to go off there for Broadwater.
I don't know much about Broadwater as a pitcher, but I do know a lot about him as a baseball player. He's a phenomenal baseball player, and he will definitely compete out there and do his best to give Potomac Valley a chance. Looks like Seville will stay in the game and go to third, so that means the DH Elijah Kirkendall will be done for the day, as Seville will hit in the 5th spot of the batting order. Cam Lynch will go from third to short, and Broadwater will go to the mound. Well, maybe not, as manager Seth Healy continues to talk to the umpires. Umpires for today: behind home plate, Keith Allison; first base, Rick Alderman; third base, Jeff King.
They're still talking down there. It's the longest delay for a changing of a pitcher I feel like I've ever seen.
Well, in Legion Baseball, once you get to the area tournament, there's no re-entry, and you can only DH for your pitcher, so I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. It should be pretty cut and dry.
So again, the new pitcher is Noah Broadwater. So Cam Moore due up. First pitch into him is high and tight for ball 1. Two outs, bases loaded. That one nearly in the same spot inside, so 2-0 count. Does Broadwater start?
Yeah, you're 2-0 here. Cam's sitting fastball only, looking for something he can drive, open this thing up early. Good speed on the bases at second and third.
The 2-0 delivery catches the zone for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there, 2-0.
The 2-1 delivery in there, called strike 2.
Breaking ball, 2-1. Shows that he has confidence in that pitch.
Two-two delivery from Broadwater. That one high as they appeal to the second base umpire, the field umpire most on the left. He says didn't go. So it's now a full count at 3-2 with 2 outs, runners going as the bases are juiced. Full count delivery That one fouled off.
Great job by Cam Moore there, just fouling that ball off. There's not much he can do with it, but it had potential to catch that inside corner. So great job by Cam to foul it off. See another pitch. Runners will reset.
The payoff pitch.
Foul.
That one hits the bat.
Yeah, it hit the knob of the bat.
Hit the knob of the bat, so it's another foul ball.
That was some of those balls that run in are on their hands. It's tough to tell whether it hits the hand or the bat, but that was a no doubter the way it ricocheted to the backstop off the knob. I think manager Tobin asked Keith Allison if he saw that correctly, but I don't think there was any doubt about that one.
The payoff pitch, that one fouled off down the right field line as Moore continues to stay alive.
That one found the parking lot.
Jeez, that was far.
Moore having himself a great at-bat here.
The 3-1 lead for the Hornets, trying to extend it here is Cam Moore so he doesn't get out of the inning, or end the inning, I should say. As Broadwater steps off. Gets the sign. He winds and delivers. That one high and inside for ball 4. He walks home a run. As Connor Bailey comes around to score. Now it's 4-1.
4 straight walks for Potomac Valley pitchers.
So Riley Bubb due up. He walked in his last plate appearance before Chase Herndon's RBI ground out. First pitch into Bubb, low for ball 1.
Broadwater struggling a little bit right now. Doesn't get any easier as you go down this post 14 lineup as they just continue to send up hitter after hitter.
The 1-0 delivery low. Ball 2. That one grounded right back up the middle to the shortstop. He'll try to make the toss to second, but he can't. He's not able to grab it, so it's an error. And coming around to score is Baden Hartman.
Yeah, that's E6. If you're the pitcher Broadwater, that's a play that you want made behind you and should be made behind you, especially with Potomac Valley reeling a little bit here in that inning. That one hurts. We got to make that play.
So now 5-1. Hornets are on top with 2 outs. The bases still loaded for Chase Herndon, who had an RBI ground out his last time up. That one low. Inside for ball 1. It's the struggle here to get out of the inning. Had an opportunity for 3 batters now to get out. That one in the zone brings things to 1-1.
Chase Herndon with an opportunity to blow this thing wide open here in the bottom of the second. Post 14 leads 5-1.
1-1 delivery. That one popped up, and the right fielder makes the catch. That'll end the inning, but not before post 14 can add 2 more runs and make it 5-1. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
The Honda HR-V, CR-V, Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline. They all have one thing in common. They never back off from a challenge. Available with all-wheel drive, the Honda SUV lineup has the performance you can count on and the capability to amaze. It's no wonder Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com named Honda the 2022 Best Value Brand.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
Based on 2022 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here, top of the third inning. Due up the 1-2-3 hitters.
Broadwater, Healy, Bradfield. If you're post 64, you're looking to get something going here with the top of the order. Lane DeLauder so far for post 14 has been dominant. He's had a long layoff there as post 14 had a long bottom of the second inning. Looks like got an issue here with the catcher. Well, Cam Moore made the last out, so that's what's going on. I think Landon Siffert was in the bullpen warming up another pitcher, so that's why we don't have anyone out here to warm up DeLauder right now.
Yeah, I think it was Caleb Fletcher warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah, it could have been. So Cam Moore looks to have the gear on, ready to go here. DeLauder will get his 5 warm-up pitches, and we'll be underway here in the top of the third.
Post 14 now leads 5-1. They could have really popped it open last time out, but fortunately just not a lot to hit there as they were walked a lot. Just not a lot there to hit.
Yeah, I think if you're post 14, you had an opportunity to blow it open, but I think you're playing really well right now. You're up 5-1. I don't think anyone expected to come out in here and blow anyone out in the area championship. These teams have played each other twice. They've split. Potomac Valley has, just like post 14, has a lot of talent. So I think this game's far from over. Lane just needs to continue doing what he's doing, throwing strikes, getting ahead of batters, and letting his defense work for him.
No Broadwater due up. He struck out in the first inning. That one fouled off to the backstop. Makes it 0-1. As we're about an hour into this championship ball game. If post 64 comes back to win, there'll be a second game tonight. But if post 14 holds on, that'll be it. And they'll be the Area 4 champions heading into next week's state tournament down in Charleston. They'll have an 11 a.m. first pitch time for their first game.
Yeah, the winner of Area 1, or the winner of Area 4 will play the Area 1 runner-up.
The 0-1 outside.
And that'll be at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, and that'll be the first game of the tournament. And a source told me that you might be able to listen to those games right here on TV10 WRNR, potentially.
Potentially. We got to work some things out.
Well, here's my pitch out there to anyone listening that would like to sponsor that trip for WRNR.
Yeah.
And to be able to see Post 14 and the Hornets as they go to Charleston next week for the state tournament. I know I would love to be able to watch them on TV.
3-1 delivery. That cracked out into right field, and that's going to drop for a single.
Broadwater gets a single for Post 64's second hit of the day. And they
Seth Healy due up.
Leadoff guy on. Here's a coach, 5-1, top of the third. You know, a lot of game left, but you can't give him any outs, so you don't want to bunt him over, and you're not quite sure about stealing because you can't make any outs on the bases. So I don't look for much to happen here with the leadoff guy on first. I think they're going to have to hit him around and score a run or two before you do anything like that. But he's got a big lead.
Throws over to first for the first out, or to try to get the guy out, but he gets back in time.
Yeah, by the looks of that, he's trying to make me a liar. By the looks of that lead.
First pitch coming in to Haley. They'll try to go for two, and they do.
Sir.
Around the horn for the 5-4-3 double play.
Great job by Bub. Glove it, get rid of it. Carson, smooth-footed, sure-handed at second, turned it. Jackson made the pick at first base. Great defense all around, just what the doctor ordered if you're Lane DeLauder in post 14.
Now due up Bradfield. That one high and inside for ball one.
And if you're the post 14 coaching staff, you're telling Lane, go after this guy, let's get him out and get back in this dugout and keep these bats going.
That one outside for ball two. That one fouled off, makes it 1-1. Should say 2-1.
2-1, 2 outs, nobody on. 5-1 lead for post 14. Top of the third inning in this area championship game. If post 14 is to win, they will be the area 4 champion.
The 2-1 delivery. That one grounded over to Bub at third. He'll throw to Ruest at first, and that'll do it for the top of the third inning after the 5-3 ground out after the double play. Led to the bottom of the third after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Here we take you to the bottom of the third inning in this one. Due up for the post 14 Hornets. It'll be the 7, 8, 9 batters as they nearly batted around last inning but did not. Carson Buber due up to the plate. He grounded into a 5-3 ground out his last time up.
Yeah, love to see Carson get the offense going here. Love to see Carson get himself going a little bit.
That one hits the turf, so it'll be a ball. 1-0. Into Carson Buber. Heading into his senior season next year for the Bulldogs. That one outside for ball two.
Broadwater continues to struggle a little bit with his control.
The 2-0 delivery, that one cracked back up to the shortstop. He'll make the throw to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning on the 6-3 ground out once again.
Now batting, number 12, Jackson Ruest.
That's Jackson Ruest due up. He grounded out 6-3 last inning to start things off before 4 straight walks.
as Coach Tobin calls timeout, he saw what I saw. It looked like on the pick there by the first baseman, you could kind of see the ball almost as if he didn't control it through the pick. And I think what he's going to ask Mr. Alderman at first base is if he controlled the ball as the runner across first base. And I think he has a legitimate argument. From sitting up here, I could see ball too. I don't know how he's going to get any help from Jeff King, or maybe Keith would have a better view. Jeff has no view of it from where he's at third base.
Far away.
But he just asked that they get together, and umpires are usually pretty good at getting together and talking about it.
Still out.
Yep. As long as you do it respectfully.
So Ruest now due up.
I do think he had an argument, though. As I thought the same thing, but I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say on air.
I mean, you can say what you want. That one over to the first baseman, he'll toss to Broadwater for out number 2. I have to ask Jackson why he does that.
What's that?
Whenever he gets out Colin pointed this out last week. Whenever he gets out of first, he goes out of the dugout and walks around.
I don't know.
I don't know if he just tries to keep the game going.
Does speed up a little bit, I guess. It's a lot longer walk for him.
Yeah. That one by Canby hit out to the left fielder. Coming in under it, he makes the catch for out number 3. A first 1-2-3 inning of the day for Post 64. We'll head to the top of the 4th. After this 60-second break, you're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park as we get you set for the top of the 4th inning. Lane DeWater still on the mound for Post 14 as he's had a pretty good outing today so far.
Yeah, DeWater so far through 3 innings, given up 2 hits, 1 run, struck out 2, and has thrown 24 38 pitches for strikes. So he's been 12 batters faced. He's been very effective. Exactly what Manager Tobin and Post 14 you wanted him to do, exactly what he expects to do is go out there and dominate, and he's done that so far.
So it'll be the 4, 5, 6 guys, Vincel, Kukendall, and Kisselmore. Kisselmore the only guy to reach base so far.
Now batting, number 4, James Vincel.
Vincel flew out to the right fielder Bailey his last at bat.
So he comes in the batter's box. First pitch into him. In there, called, strike 1.
Great job by Lane there to start ahead, pitching with a 5-1 lead. He had another long inning in the dugout.
The 0-1 delivery catches the corner of the zone for strike 2. That one right on the edge there.
Yeah, if he can live there, he's not going to be hittable.
The 0-2 delivery. That one cracked over to Hartman. Hartman will throw over to Ruest at first for out number 1. On the 6-3 ground out for Vincel.
Now batting, number 5, Slade Seville.
Slade Seville due up in place of Q Kendall as they bang the DH.
Yep.
Once Seville came out of the game, if they wanted to keep him in. That one popped up left center field. Canby camping under it. He makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 4, Mason.
On the F8. Kissamore now due up. He singled his first time up in the second inning.
Singled and came around the score, the only run for
Yep.
post 64.
First pitch into him, low for ball 1. If DeWater keeps this up, we might not even need a relief pitcher to come in the ball game today.
Yep.
That one outside for ball 2.
Still pretty early here, top 4. Makes coaching real easy, though, if your starters are going to go out there and throw 7 every night.
Yeah. The 2-0 delivery, high for ball 3. That one he probably wanted to place just a tad bit lower. But it didn't have Kissamore reaching. That one in there for strike 1, the old automatic 3-0 pitch.
Yep. If you're laying here, challenge him again. You know, make him beat you. Let your defense work.
Three-one delivery outside for, whoa, he gets the call for strike 2. He's unhittable if he gets that call every time.
You are 100% correct.
I thought that was a ball outside, but I guess not. The payoff pitch for DeLauder. That one high and outside. He'll walk him. Kissamore on base once again.
Now batting, number 1, William Van Meter.
Bumby Van Meter due up. He walked his last time up in the second inning. Two outs and a runner on. First pitch, that one's fouled up.
Fouled back. Might have hit the WRNR wagon mobile back there. It was in that vicinity.
It is in that vicinity, you're right. Got me scratching my head right now. Hopefully it didn't hit it. Then we're definitely not going to Charleston. The 0-1 delivery. That one catches the corner of the zone for strike 2 as Lane goes up 0-2.
Yeah, great spot there by Lane. Run that fastball in on the lefty.
The 0-2 delivery, that one grounded over to Hartman, and he's going to go step on the bag at second for the force out. And that's the final out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th after this 60-second break. You're tuned into Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Martinsburg baseball head coach Aaron Byler for the Area 4 American Legion, West Virginia American Legion championship here in Area 4 between Post 14 and Post 64. Due up is Connor Bailey. He hits the first ball that he sees, and he puts that one in the gap in right center field, and he'll go for a double straight out of the box.
Yeah, great job there by Connor Bailey. 2 out of the box, you know. No question in his mind he was going 2, and just a great job to get himself to second there. He is just a tremendous baseball player.
Great way to start off the inning, a double in the gap, and puts him in scoring position for Baden Hartman, who's got a great bat as well. That one in the zone for strike one.
How can it be in the zone in a ball?
Messed up my words there. In the zone for strike one. The 0-1 delivery high and inside for ball one. The 1-2 delivery, 1-1 delivery fouled off, now 1-2.
Hartman's walked both times tonight. Came around to score both times as well.
The 1-2 delivery with one on. That one cracked into left field. Going back on it as a left fielder. He makes the catch at the wall.
Yeah, great play there by
Bailey goes to third.
Great play there by the left fielder Kissamore, as that ball just kept carrying, and real heads-up smart baseball move there to tag up there and get yourself to third base with 1 out. Great heads-up baseball there by Bailey, and now the man of the summer, Mr. Colin Reed, is up with a guy on third and 1 out.
Trying to add on to this lead for Post 14. Reach base in both plate appearances tonight. First one to him is low and outside. The 1-0 delivery low, ball 2. Pitching cautiously to Colin Reed, who hit a 2-run shot to left field in the first inning.
Yeah, I think that's a smart thing here. A walk is not the worst thing in the world. At least give yourself an opportunity for a double play ball.
That one fouled off. As the wind kicks up here.
Yeah, it's blowing straight out to left field. That flag's fully extended. You could tell by the way the ball carried off Hartman's bat that the wind is taking anything up in the air.
A little bit more, it could have gone out of here. That one catches the zone for strike 2. 2-2. That one kind of got what the water got in the inning prior.
Yeah, it's been consistent.
Two delivery for Broadwater. That one bounces off, and Connor Bailey will come in and slide home. It's now 6-1, Post 14.
There's that free base we talk about. You know, great job by Bailey to tag up, and then Post 64 throws him another run as Post 14 extends their lead to 6-1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, but no RBI situation now for Colin Reed on the 3-2 pitch coming up. That one cracked out to the shortstop. He dives. He's got to throw to first, and he does.
That's a great play. That's as good a baseball play as you will see. Great play there by the shortstop, number 11, Cam Lynch. Good as a play you'll see at this level, bar none. So great job there, Mr. Lynch.
Cam Moore up to the plate. He's also reached on both plate appearances today. A single and a walk. That one grounded right back to the pitcher. A throw over to first for the final out. And that will head now to the 5th inning, but not before Post 14 can add an insurance run. It's now 6-1. You're tuned into Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Do you need a place to go for a quick tobacco, soda, snacks, cigarettes, or beer run? Well, then you're in luck, because Enter and Exit has convenience without the cost. Enter and Exit right off Route 11 is located at 31 Meadow Lane in Martinsburg and soon to be opening in Chambersburg, PA. Enter and Exit is open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. For great convenience without the cost, stop on into Enter and Exit today.
At Carter Myers Automotive, what we do today will tomorrow become what we've done. That's why Owners Just Do More no longer defines us. Our work is never done, because what we live by doesn't have a finish line. We care. Our company of owners is moving lives forward every day by finding more ways to care before, during, and after your purchase. Because when you're happy, so are we. Carter Myers Automotive. Proud to be the owners who just care more.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park as we get you set for the top of the 5th inning. Lane DeLauder remains on the mound for Post 14. Due up for Post 64, the 8-9-1 hitters Lynch, Charlton, and Broadwater.
DeLauder just keeps cruising along here through 4 innings, still only giving up 2 hits and 1 run, 2 base home balls, 2 strikeouts, 51 pitches. Still in pretty good shape here as we go to the top of the 5th inning with Post 14 leading 6-1 in this Area 4 championship.
Now batting, number 11, Cam Lynch.
Cam Lynch reached on an error.
Yeah, Lynch hit the ball to Buber and in the 2nd there, and Buber had all the time in the world and just floated a little bit on him and ended up costing Post 14 a run.
First pitch now into Lynch. He hits that one right back up the middle for a clean single.
He squared that one up good. You know, just a great job of hitting there. And then you talk about he made that diving play at shortstop to rob Reed of a hit, and then he comes in and hits a single. And they say usually when you make a good play in the field, you come up, and I think the saying is you hit a home run, but he found himself with a base hit and leadoff guy on for Post 64.
Now due up J.J. Charlton, the Hampshire High School product. Guy that you guys have seen for the last couple of seasons.
Yep.
That one fouled off up towards Charlotte Prather.
Here you go again with the leadoff guy on, and down 5. There's not much Manager Healy can do over there in the third base box. They're going to have to string a couple hits together if they want to move anyone.
Timeout, but DeLauder gets the pitch.
Yeah, DeLauder's taking his time there, varying his looks. You know exactly what he should do.
That's a good pitch too.
Yeah, late time out there by Charlton, but was granted by Keith Allison. And you teach your pitcher that, you know, if they call the timeout late there, to still deliver the pitch to caution against any injury of holding back.
The 0-1 delivery nearly hits Charlton.
Yeah, got him. Got him in the helmet. Clipped him.
Get him. So now 2 on with just 1 out, or no outs, excuse me.
2 outs, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the order up, Noah Broadwater. Chance for Post 64 if they're going to make a comeback here. Now's the time. big inning in this ball game as we move forward.
Maybe it's a time where you think if you're post 14, get somebody up and going like Caleb Fletcher in the bullpen.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's any action in the bullpen as of yet, but I don't think there should be. Lane's been throwing very well.
First pitch. Now in the Broadwater as they go back to the top of the order. That one in there called strike one.
Yep, Broadwater 0 for 2. Struck out in the first. No, he had a single in the third and was in got out there on the double play.
Broadwater tries to bunt. He's going to move the guys
Safe.
over, and he's safe.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to go home, and the runner in Lynch is safe, and that's another run on the board for post 64, stealing a run.
Yeah, a little unlucky there. Cam Moore comes out on the bunt, makes a good play, and then tosses it a little too soft over to first base and Ruiz, and because Cam made the play, nobody covered up home, and smart base running by Charlton to come around and score there. And I love this timeout. You're 6-2. You had a little bit of unfortunate stuff happened to you there, a little bit unlucky. A little bit of that was on your own for not covering up and not throwing the ball quite hard enough. But, you still got a 4-run lead. That's what he's telling them, just throw strikes. The defense will play. Baseball's a funny game. Sometimes things like that happen. You can't be rattled by it, and you can't let it snowball.
I had me thinking there's going to be a change because usually Manager Tobin doesn't come out. Coach Sam Walls.
He literally just came out to do exactly what I just said, calm him down, make sure everybody was good. I liked the move. I would have done the exact same thing. Here we go. Nothing hurt. Expect the bunt again.
Healy due up with no outs. Runners on first and second. That one nearly goes to the backstop, but Moore is able to put his glove over there in time.
Ruiz up well on what would be the grass.
The bunt goes backwards, and Moore nearly grabs the foul ball for barehanded.
He almost was able to stab that barehanded, and our base runner at second, Charlton, was already at third, so that would have been an easy double play and would have turned the luck back onto post 14's side there.
The 2-1 delivery. Fouled off again, so brings the count to 2-2.
Yeah, 2-1 there. They left him take a hack. I'm surprised they didn't try to bunt again. 2-1, had confidence in his batter Healy. 2-2. I don't think they'll bunt now. Jackson can probably move back a little bit, cover some ground. Big pitch coming.
DeLauder on the mound with no outs. Runners on first and second. The 2-2 delivery found to the backstop. Keeping the at-bat alive is Healy.
He was a little bit late on that ball. I'd love to see Jackson back up a little bit and just play hip pocket there, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Great job by him recognizing the situation, covering some more ground.
The 2-2 delivery by DeLauder outside, ball 3.
Lane's, circumstances of a little bit of bad luck, not necessarily anything he did wrong. You had a hit and, a bunt that unfortunately wasn't fielded correctly. He just needs to calm himself, settle back in here.
3-2 delivery outside. Thought it was 3-2, but I guess it was 2-2.
Scoreboard said 3-2, must have been wrong. I believe it will now be 3-2, yep. As our
Keith Allison puts up
Yep.
3-2. The payoff pitch from DeLauder. Low, ball 4, walks him. Now the bases are loaded here with no outs.
three-hitter Sam Bradfield up.
Sam Bradfield due up. He's reached base on an error and grounded into a 5-3 ground out. A pitch catches the zone for strike one.
That outside corner's been there all night. Keith Allison's been very consistent with calling that outside corner for a strike. Hitters need to recognize that. It's been there through 5 innings. Both sides.
Tying run is at the plate in Bradfield. The 0-1 delivery, that one skips to the backstop.
Got a shot at him.
They got a shot to get him out,
Yes,
and
sir.
they do. Lane DeLauder dives in as he gets the ball in his mitt for out number 1, as both runners will advance. But nonetheless, it's an out at home, and it saves a run from being put up on the board.
Great job, Cam Moore. Get after that ball. Lane coming in, 100% effort, dives at him. Just a great job. Fortunate bounce there off the wall for post 14 as they cut down the run at home.
1-1 on Bradfield.
Definitely needed that break. Now you got second and third, 1 out, still not out of the woods.
The 1-1 delivery, low, ball 2. So we're about an hour and a half into this ball game.
About this time yesterday, the game was over.
Oh,
That was a quick one.
The 2-1 delivery, low, ball 3. So a 3-1 count here with 1 out and 2 on.
3-1, three-hitter Bradfield up. First base open. Don't necessarily have to groove him one here.
If they walk him, it'll set up a double play.
Yeah.
The 3-1 delivery outside, ball 4. That one looked like he kept on it a little too long before throwing it. Back-to-back walks for Lane DeLauder.
Now batting number 44, James Vincel.
6-2 ball game, bases loaded, 4-hitter up, and Vincel. You can kind of feel things on the post 14 side get a little bit tighter. Still got a 4-run lead.
First pitch into Vincel is low for ball 1.
Great job by Cam Moore blocking that one up, keeping a run from scoring. Don't want to give them any more free ones. Both their runs they've, scored have been freebies, so to say.
The 1-0 delivery, ball 2. That's 6 straight balls.
Yeah, Lane's struggling just a little bit with his control. Just needs to trust himself, Very, very great pitcher.
Make that another one. It's 3-0.
As Colin McLaughlin, who's working the camera tonight, shows us video proof on a still shot that Lane DeLauder definitely got the tag down before the runner's hand touched home plate. Thanks, Colin.
I don't think we had any doubt. 3-0 pitch, and he walks in a run. It's now 6-3, excuse me.
That might be it.
And that will be it. As it looks like Ruest will come in to pitch, but we'll get the pitching change after this 60-second break. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Ollie's VIP Northside at 36 Veronica Drive, Martinsburg is your favorite place to have a great meal, a good time, and to catch all the games. Join us Mondays for 75-cent wings and follow your favorite team from the bar on our 17 TVs located all throughout the bar or from the outdoor fire pit. Ollie's has great food and drink menus and features specials for every day of the week, including Saturdays when you can get a 16-ounce ribeye steak grilled the way you want it for just $24.95. That's Ollie's VIP Northside at 36 Veronica Drive, Martinsburg. We'll see you for the game.
Locust Hill Golf Course invites you to historic Charlestown, West Virginia for 18 holes of phenomenal golf. We're just an hour drive from the Baltimore-D.C. Beltway, 1/2 hour from Winchester and Leesburg, Virginia, as well as Hagerstown and Frederick, Maryland. Each tee offers challenges across the 35 acres of lakes, ponds, and streams, which come into play on 11 holes. The Blue Ridge Mountains also provide a breathtaking backdrop to Locust Hill. Schedule your tee time today at www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call 304-728-7300. That's 304-728-7300.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Your Lane DeLauder's night is done after 4 1/3 inning. 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, 72 pitches, 41 for strikes, facing 22 batters. Now coming in to pitch is Jackson Ruest. 16 2/3 innings thus far this season. 5 games for him. He's faced 75 batters. He's 2-0 on the season. 11 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned, 21 walks, 17 strikeouts. A 2.94 ERA and a batting average against of 208.
So Jackson Ruiz will go to the mound. Colin Reed will enter to play first base.
Which bangs the DH.
Yeah, which bangs. So DeLauder is now out of the game, and Reed is in the game as no DH as his playing first.
Now batting number 5.
As Jackson Ruiz and Cam Moore meet to go over pitch sequence with a guy on second and two guys that aren't real familiar with each other as far as being the battery. Ruiz, a Hedgesville grad, and Cam Moore, a Washington grad. So just want to make sure they're on the same page. Don't want to get crossed up here and give them any more free ones. So great heads up there by Cam, making sure everything's good.
Bases are loaded still with just 1 out. Due up now is Slade Seville, the former pitcher.
Looks like the corners will be up. Middle play for 2.
Timeout called as Seville steps out of the box.
6-3, tying run on first. Go ahead and run in the box.
First pitch into Seville. That one grounded down the first baseline. They're going to come home for one.
Great job.
And get that first out. And obviously, Colin Reed, we know from when he was hurt, he was basically an assistant coach. So he knows anything about baseball. That was his first thing. He wasn't going to go tag up. He was going to go throw home.
Yep, just heads up. That's why you're up. Colin Reed knew it. Didn't try to tag first and then go home. Just immediately came home, cut down the run. Great job.
So now 2 outs here with Kisselmore due up. So Ruest 1 pitch, 1 out. The pitch into Kisselmore low for ball 1.
Kisselmore's been on base both times, singled in the second and walked in the fourth.
That one grounded over to Bub at third, and he'll step on the bag, and that'll end the inning, but not before 2 runs can be added by post 64. It's still a 6-3 lead for post 14. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th after this 60-second break. You're tuned into Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Ollie's VIP Northside at 36 Veronica Drive, Martinsburg is your favorite place to have a great meal, a good time, and to catch all the games. Join us Mondays for 75-cent wings and follow your favorite team from the bar on our 17 TVs located all throughout the bar or from the outdoor fire pit. Ollie's has great food and drink menus and features specials for every day of the week, including Saturdays when you can get a 16-ounce ribeye steak grilled the way you want it for just $24.95. That's Ollie's VIP Northside at 36 Veronica Drive, Martinsburg. We'll see you for the game.
Locust Hill Golf Course invites you to historic Charlestown, West Virginia for 18 holes of phenomenal golf. We're just an hour drive from the Baltimore-D.C. Beltway, 1/2 hour from Winchester and Leesburg, Virginia, as well as Hagerstown and Frederick, Maryland. Each tee offers challenges across the 35 acres of lakes, ponds, and streams, which come into play on 11 holes. The Blue Ridge Mountains also provide a breathtaking backdrop to Locust Hill. Schedule your tee time today at www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call 304-728-7300. That's 304-728-7300.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park, bottom of the 5th inning. Due up for post 14. It'll be Bub Herndon Buber.
Yeah, it looks like Stoudemire has
now
a
Stoudemire will come in.
I would expect that he's going to hit for Buber and go play second is my guess. Stoudemire, who threw one heck of a game last night for post 14, just in a dominating performance, and was talking to Coach Tobin this morning about that performance and just what a great job he's done, and his maturity level and how he handled himself and just being a leader of this team, and they're going to need a quality start out of him in the state tournament against a very good team at some point. If they're going to reach their ultimate goal of winning the state championship. But right now we're 6-3 in the bottom of the 5th, and they're trying to win the area championship.
Riley Bubb now at the plate. He walked and then reached on an error with Broadwater still on the mound.
Yeah, Broadwater's come in. He's done a nice job.
That one fouled off down the left field line. If it was fair, could have been trouble.
Yeah, Bub's hit first pitch fastball, got one just a little early. Like the approach there.
The 0-1 delivery.
If you're post 14, you don't want to sit on those 6 runs. So they're looking to add some insurance here.
That one popped up deep left center field. Camping under it as a center fielder, he makes a catch for out number 1.
Nothing shallow about that one. He hit that thing about 360.
I lost it in the sky for a second. Now due up is Chase Herndon. He swings and misses on the first pitch. Chase Herndon had an RBI ground out in the first inning and then flew out to right field in the second inning, but hasn't had an at-bat since. Oh, that one swung on and missed, and the bat goes flying into the visitor's dugout.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous.
Luckily, no one got hit.
Needs to get some pine tar on that thing. At least know our Martinsburg kids love pine tar. They got it all over everything.
I don't know if he chipped his bat, he wants another bat, or he wants pine tar for his bat.
Yeah, I think he wants some pine tar for it. I was going to say, I knew somebody had it in there. Our guys got it all over their bats and their helmets and their selves. I don't like it. I think it's dirty and gets all over everything. It doesn't come out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough to get out of the uniform, but it doesn't stop them from using it. I guess they're not the ones doing the laundry.
That one to the backstop makes it 1-2. Is that you doing the laundry?
No, I don't do the laundry. Thought about it. We do have a washer and dryer set up here, but for the most part, they do a good job. We do have a rule, though. If your pants aren't clean, you're not playing.
The 1-2 count, that pitch in there low, ball 2. Have you ever run into somebody with dirty pants?
No, because our players know the expectation.
There you go. The 2-2 delivery, that one grounded down the first baseline, and Broadwater will get it himself and run over and touch the base for out number 2.
Now batting
On
number
the
6, Braden
one ground out.
Stoudemire will pinch hit as expected here for Buber. And there is no re-entry in Legion Baseball once you get to the area in the state tournament, so Stoudemire will enter the game and play second.
So Buber's night is done. That one in there called strike one. And Stoudemire, a Washington grad that had a great final season of play as a two-way player, but ended up going to Shepherd and just being a pitcher. That one fouled off. Talk about it on much of the broadcast, but I guess when he came back this summer, he told Coach Tobin that he wanted to hit, and so he could talk to the Shepherd coaches to let him hit again. And I guess so far that's not done very well, even though he's had a great season at the plate.
Yeah, he's done well. I think a little bit of the move here to bring in Stoudemire in the fifth is it's close 90 degrees outside, and I would imagine that as this game gets closer, Carson Buber is your game 2 starter on the mound. So it lets him come out, get a little bit of a breather, and refocus in case they were to need him in game 2. So, it's a heads-up baseball move, thinking ahead, letting Carson rest a little bit in case he's got to toe the rubber for game 2.
2-2 delivery outside, ball 3, and that was something that I heard Manager Tobin talking to with his assistant Ethan earlier, that was going to be a possibility that would probably happen. And
yep.
That one outside as Stoudemire works the count again. I feel like a lot of times this year he's taken the walk. He's kept the bat on the shoulder for a little bit to watch the pitches come through. So he gets on base, extends the inning here for Jackson Ruest.
I'd like to see Stoudemire move here at some point. Runs pretty well. You're looking for that insurance run. You're trying to get him to second. I think I do expect him to run here at some point.
That one in there.
Doesn't look like any signs from Manager Tobin, so if he's going to run, it would have to be on the green light.
The 0-1 delivery from Broadwater. That one in there for a strike once again, 0-2, as it dropped kind of off the table, it looked like. Strike 2 looking after swinging at the first one. The 0-2 delivery. Outside for ball 1.
Looks like if we do get to the 9 spot in the order, Griffin Horowitz is going to hit for Jordan Canby.
The 1-2 delivery outside makes it 2-2. Delivery low, ball 3. Brings the count full.
3-2, 2 outs. Stoudemire will definitely be running now.
Payoff pitch from Broadwater. That one hit past, or the shortstop's able to grab it. He throws over to first, but he can't get there. Ball doesn't get there in time as Stoudemire goes first to third.
Yeah, so that ball was right at the shortstop in Lynch, and you teach your kids with 3-2, 2 outs to hold your position. He kind of took 2 steps to his glove side, and if he just stays put, that ball's right at him, and they're probably out of the inning. A little bit of luck there for Post 14 as they got first and third, 2 outs, and Griffin Horowitz will pitch hit for Canby.
Rolled an infield single. So Horowitz in, which means he'll go in and play center field. That one high, and Horowitz got to bend down a little bit.
I don't know if he'll necessarily go to center. I bet he goes to a corner. But yeah, he'll go to the outfield.
The 1-0 delivery in there, called strike one. Now the runner on first and third. Horowitz trying to bring in another insurance run.
Yeah, they could use one here.
The bottom of the fifth inning. That one popped up shallow center field. Center fielder makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So we'll head to the top of the sixth inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia, that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, go Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Ron Springer, head golf professional at The Woods. If you're a golfer who loves fun and competition, get your friends together and enter one of the many fundraising tournaments held at The Woods. You and your group may qualify to play in the area's premier golf event, the Tournament of Champions. The winning team will receive individual prizes as well as a cash prize for the organization they represent. For a list of qualifying tournaments, see ads in Around the Panhandle magazine and the Journal. For a list of rules and regulations, visit thewoods.com or contact me, Ron at thewoods.com.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Top of the sixth inning. Ruiz comes out to pitch for the Hornets once again as he came in for the final two outs of the inning in the fifth. But due up is the 7, 8, 9 guys, Van Meter, Lynch, and Charlton.
Yeah, Ruiz came in, did a great job, only giving up one run there, coming in a bases-loaded spot. So he came in, did his job, and they'll send him out there again here for the sixth. And as expected, Braden Stoudemire, who entered for Carson Buber, will play second. Griffin Horowitz will go to left field, who entered for Jordan Canby, and Chase Herndon will go from left field to center.
Bumby Van Meter due up. First pitch into him, low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery called strike one. Fouled off there. 1-2 now. It's a ball game that's all post 14 score 6 in the first 3 innings, while post 64 just scored 1. But nothing since for post 14, and 2 runs in the last inning for post 64. Makes it 6-3. The 1-2 delivery, that one hits him. Van Meter to first. On the hit by pitch.
Now batting, number 11, Cam Lynch.
Cam Lynch now due up.
For the second straight inning, post 64 has the leadoff guy on.
Lynch singled his last time up, and I believe came around to score.
Yep, been on both base times. First time via error.
That pitch popped up middle center field. Horowitz camping under it will make the catch for out number 1. I believe that's Horowitz in center field.
No, as I said earlier, Chase Herndon went to center, Horowitz went to left.
There you go.
Now batting, number 2, J.J. Charlton.
See, when I peeked down a game changer, it hadn't switched. That one popped up again, right center field. Herndon makes the catch for out number 2. Back-to-back F8s.
Yep, after a leadoff hit by pitch there, you get Jackson's able to induce 2 fly balls to center. 1 out away, 4 outs away from being the Area 4 champion. As I'm sure that post 14 dugout is counting outs.
Broadwater now due up. He bunted for a base hit the last time up. That one outside for ball 1.
Van Meter at first, 2 outs. Ruiz, the lefty, holds the running game down very well as he picks over.
Back in time. So now it's a 1-0 count. That one low for ball 2.
I think if you're Jackson here, you got a 3-run lead. I don't think Van Meter is a threat to steal. 2 outs, was focus on the hitter here. Oh, and he does go.
And he does go, but the throw,
low. Well, I think he fooled Cam, and I think he fooled me. Nobody was expecting that. A little unconventional there. Down 3 runs with 2 outs, but it worked out for post 64. As now they have a runner in scoring position, and their leadoff guy up.
It's a 2-1 count here for Ruiz. Just needs 1 out to get out of the inning and head to the bottom of the 6th for more insurance runs, likely. That one popped up right field.
That's down the line.
And that's down the line, and it's going to hit the wall. Coming around to score is the base runner in Van Meter. It's a stand-up double.
There you go. Shows you what I know. Either steal second base, get in scoring position, hit a double, 6-4 lead, or 6-4 score now.
Yeah.
Another guy in scoring position.
Ruiz needs just 1 out to get out of the inning. Definitely some guys warming in that bullpen for post 14 for the 7th. Caleb Fletcher, potentially Myers. One in there for strike 1. 0-1 now. I mean, they got a plethora of arms available. Oviedo. Bohr could be coming in as well. Could be warming up over there. The 0-1 delivery outside, ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, and realistically, I think if you look on the field in the dugout, the only people that don't throw are Moore, Bub, Bailey, Canby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could list off a...
I mean, Canby could throw if he had to.
Yeah.
He did that in the East Hardy game.
Mm-hmm.
That one back up the middle. Hartman's going to have to get it, but he's going to try to throw first, and he gets him out on a great recovery by Baden Hartman to throw to Reed at first to end the inning.
Big play.
Post 64, he's able to get 1 up, but not more than that. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th as post 14 looks to add some more insurance runs. It's just a 2-run lead for post 14. You're tuned into Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Hi, Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Here as we get you set for the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for post 14 will be the 1, 2, 3 hitters in Bailey, Hartman, and Reed.
Bailey's been on base twice, scored both times. If you're post 14, you're hunting 1 run, hunting an insurance run, get that lead back to 3.
That one hit right back up the middle. Connor Bailey, first pitch swinging. And he gets on base early.
Yep, great job there by Bailey. Interested to see what we do here. I don't know if we're going to bunt or run, I'm going to tell you that. I would expect bunt, chasing 1 run. Or chasing an insurance run, I should say.
Yeah.
Bailey does run great, and you hate to take the bat out of Hartman's hands. And he's picked off.
I think he's hurt.
Yeah, he is hurt.
Stuck his foot into that turf.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Pitcher
caught him.
Yeah, pitcher Broadwater picked off, and his foot stuck. But
great to see him up fast.
Yeah, it's looking better than I thought it might be. If you're post 14, you definitely don't want to see him hurt.
Not at all. Especially this late in the season.
I'm almost to the point with the state tournament coming up, I'd probably just take him out. Yep. I think that's 100% the right move. I don't think you're going to risk injury. You're already going to the state tournament.
Well, he was out anyway, right?
Oh, yeah, he was out.
So he was coming out off the field anyway.
But I'm saying I'm not sure I put him back out there in the
in right field.
Yeah, to play defense. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how he is. Maybe just, maybe it's not near as bad as what it looked. At least we hope.
Yep. First pitch swinging Hartman as it goes through the glove of the second baseman, and he's able to reach.
Yeah, that's E4. And unfortunate for post 14 there. You had a guy on first and nobody out. He gets picked off, and then Hartman swings to the first pitch, and it hits a ground ball to second. You could have had 2 outs and nobody on real quick. So got to make that hurt.
Colin Reed now due up. 2-run home run in the first inning. That one low for ball 1.
I know you just got a guy. I know a guy just got picked off, but I still think you got to turn Hartman loose here and let him run. Try and get him in scoring position for Colin Reed. It's a lot easier to say that sitting up here than being in that third base box, though.
That one low again, bounces off the catcher's mitt.
And if you're post 64, you absolutely can't throw him a free one.
Pitch coming in. That one high for a ball. Connor Bailey, unfortunately, probably out of the ball game at this point. 3-0 delivery, called strike 1.
Great time to hit and run here. 1 out, going to see a fastball. If it's in the zone, Colin Reed's going to be all over it.
And try the pickoff again, but Hartman back in time. That one hit
It
down
is all
the
over,
line, and that'll hit the wall. Hartman to third, and Colin Reed with a stand-up double as he slides in late. But another hit for Colin Reed. He's now 2 for 3 on the day with a walk and a 2-run shot. So Hartman goes first to third. And the double here, so 2 on and just 1 out as Cam Moore comes up looking to add at least 1 insurance run. First pitch to Moore in there, called strike 1.
6-4 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning, 2nd and 3rd. Post 64 will bring the infield up as they must cut down that run at the plate. They don't want post 14 to extend the lead.
The 0-1 delivery low, ball 1.
Cam Moore's just looking for something that he can drive to the outfield. Looks like Bailey does have his glove over in the dugout, so he must be doing okay, which is great to see.
Yeah, great to see this. I mean, he got up almost immediately, which to me was a good sign.
Right.
That pitch in there low makes it 2-1. Because if he was rolling around,
it didn't look good.
It didn't look good,
no.
but just the fact that he was able to get up makes me think maybe he cramped it up or slight roll of the ankle.
Yeah. So they're just going to go ahead and intentionally walk Cam Moore, which will bring up Riley Bubb. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infield will go double play depth in the middle, and the corners will stay up to cut down the run. Bubb just looking to put something in play here, tackle on this insurance run.
He had a sac fly walk-off last Wednesday night, so a week ago, against North Berkeley post 60. That one inside for ball 1.
A sac fly here would not walk it off, but it would definitely
add a key insurance
It would
run.
definitely add a big run.
The 1-0 delivery. That one hit out to deep left field, and coming in under it is the left fielder. He'll make the catch. Hartman coming in to score on the tag-up play, and that insurance run is key. And now it's 7-4.
And how big is that error that allowed Hartman to get on?
Yeah, huge.
Now batting, number 8, Chase Herndon.
Great job by Bubb there to do his job.
Chase Herndon now due up. So he grounded out to the pitcher in the last inning. With 2 on and 2 out. That one cracked out to center field. Camping under it is the second baseman, or excuse me, the center fielder. He makes the catch for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 7th as Berkeley post 14 will try to get the save to end the ball game and be Area 4 champions. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
A new WVU Heart and Vascular Institute is now open in Martinsburg, offering 10,000 square feet of clinic space with exam rooms, procedure rooms, diagnostic capabilities, and a dedicated patient entrance waiting area. At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, our board-certified physicians are performing groundbreaking procedures using cutting-edge techniques to provide world-class healthcare close to home. Visit the expanded WVU HVI Clinic on the Berkeley Medical Center campus, a department of Berkeley Medical Center.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl tile and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park. Top of the 7th inning, Jackson Ruiz coming back out for post 14, trying to finish the game. He's already pitched 1 2/3 innings, just giving up a hit and a run on 16 pitches so far. Is due up for post 64, It's Bradfield, Vincel, and Savell.
Ruiz came in, has done a great job limiting the damage with the bases loaded. And post 14, 3 outs away from being the Area 4 champion and heading to Charleston.
So Bradfield up to bat. First pitch swinging and nearly a diving catch by Baden Hartman, but it'll instead be a single as it goes into the outfield.
Great effort there by Baden. I thought for a second there he had it.
Vincel due up. He walked in the last plate appearance, but it flew out and grounded out in his previous two. That one swung on and missed on the curveball. Ruest, believe going to Hagerstown Community College next season.
I think you're correct.
Throw down to first, but Bradfield gets back in time. See, I always get confused, the Frederick and the Hagerstown guys.
Right.
Because there's a bunch of guys on this team going to both.
As Ty Broughton has entered for Cam Moore to catch.
That one smacked right back up the middle. Herndon makes the catch for out number 1. Is that Cam Moore now in right field?
No.
Or is it still Connor Bailey?
Still Connor Bailey.
I could not 100% tell.
Bailey was able to stay in the game.
Which is good.
Just a straight switch there. Ty Broughton entering for Cam Moore.
So now due up Slade Seville, the pitcher to start the game. That one off the catcher's gear. Going from first now to third. No, they're going to throw it down. And he's safe as he tries to come off, or as he slides fully through the bag.
The old first to third on a pass ball, you don't see that too often.
It's huge here with just an out.
It's big. The insurance run in the for post 14 was the reason why that run is not as important right now, as only the tying run is on the on-deck circle as opposed to at the plate.
2-0 now is the count. I went in there for called strike 1. The 2-1 delivery, that one back up the middle. Ruest is going to throw to first for the out as he looked back the runner to go back to third. What a great job by Ruest to not immediately throw it somewhere.
Well, for a second there, I thought he was going to, take off at the guy at third. And when you're playing for outs, you got to make sure you take that surefire out at first base. And I think it clicked to him that, hey, we only need 2 more, and if we get this one more. So great job there by Jackson.
Now due up is Kissamore. That one just outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one through the wickets, and it'll be a run scoring, make it 7-5.
Single and 2 pass balls, and we got a 7-5 ball game with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
The only good thing about this is there's no one else on base yet.
You're right.
So you don't have to worry about a base runner. Ruest can just attack the hitter. The 2-0 delivery outside ball 3. Or as I say that, he's 1 pitch away from putting somebody on base. The 3-0 outside ball 4. Kissamore, another walk today. That's 2. Bumby Van Meter due up, who was hit by a pitch in his last time up, but he has yet to get a hit as he walked in the 2nd inning.
And Van Meter will represent the tying run, 7-5 here, bottom of the 7th, or top of the 7th.
That one through the wickets again. Ty Broughton has come in to catch as the runner now moves to second, now in scoring position. Makes it 1-0. the 1-0 delivery high for ball 2. Ruest now in a little bit of trouble with the tying run, at the plate. The 1-1 delivery, that one bounces again, and the runner now to third. So it's 90 feet away from scoring. And making it a 1-run ball game. Two-one count. 2-1 delivery. Low makes it ball 3.
Big pitch here, 3-1. Tying run at the plate. You don't want to put him on.
3-1. That one passed. They call it a strike, but it passes through the glove.
Yeah.
Lucky call there.
Called strike, even though it went to the backstop. Don't see that too often either.
The payoff pitch for Ruest. That one grounded to Reed. He's going to run over and touch the bag, and the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets are your Area 4 champions. They'll head to the state tournament next Tuesday in Charleston. Big win.
Yeah, I think that was a stepping stone on what they hope to accomplish. I think the 7-5 score, I don't know, indicates, kind of how the game went. Post 14 gave them an awful lot. I think if you look at their 5 runs, I'm not sure they didn't give them at least 4 of them. So can't be happy with that, but at the end of the day, it's about winning championships, and they are the Area 4 champion, and we'll be headed to Charleston next week.
We'll be back after this 2-minute break for the post-game show. Colin will catch up with manager Tobin and probably Jackson or West. You're tuned in to Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Back in 2 minutes.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, Go Bulldogs. Locust Hill Golf Course invites you to historic Charlestown, West Virginia for 18 holes of phenomenal golf. We're just an hour drive from the Baltimore, D.C. Beltway, 1/2 hour from Winchester and Leesburg, Virginia, as well as Hagerstown and Frederick, Maryland. Each tee offers challenges across the 35 acres of lakes, ponds, and streams, which come into play on 11 holes. The Blue Ridge Mountains also provide a breathtaking backdrop to Locust Hill. Schedule your tee time today at www.locusthillgolfcourse.com or call 304-728-7300. That's 304-728-7300.
The game may be over, but don't go away just yet. We've got a complete game recap, analysis, stats, the player of the game, and we'll prepare you for our next broadcast. All on the post-game show. So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park as the Area 4 champions getting their picture taken right in front of us here as we begin the post-game show. We'll look back at this one. If you look at the line score, 5-6-2 for Potomac Valley, 7-6-2 for the Post 14 Hornets. On the mound, Lane DeLauder goes 4 1/3 inning, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts. Jackson Ruest coming in for the final 2 2/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, and ultimately getting the win on the mound as well as the save on the mound. If you look at Berkeley Post 14's hitting, A 2 for 3 day with 2 runs scored and a walk for Bailey. Hartman goes 0 for 2 with 3 runs scored on 2 walks. Colin Reed goes 2 for 3 with a run scored and 2 RBIs and a walk on the 2-run home run. Cam Moore 1 for 2 with an RBI, 2 walks and a run scored. Riley Bubb with a walk and an RBI. Chase Herndon with an RBI on an 0 for 4 day. Carson Buber 0 for 2. Stoudemire with a walk after he came in for Buber. Ruest 1 for 3. And Canby 0 for 2. Griffin Horowitz 0 for 1. And it was a 3-hit day for Noah Broadwater, 2 RBIs. An RBI for Vincil and a 1 for 3 day for Bradfield. 1 for 2 day for Kisselmore and a 1 for 3 day for Lynch. We'll now send it down to Colin as he's got Jackson Ruest, our player of the game.
Hey, thanks, Spencer, as well as Aaron. I'm down here with Jackson Ruest. Jackson, when you came in, you were able to hold on, get the win for the area championship. Just talk about your stuff out there.
Didn't have my best abilities up on the mound, but I did enough to get through the game and not allowing them to win. So I guess I'm looking forward to another trip down to Charleston.
With that trip down to Charleston starting next week, this team, we heard yesterday, kind of has a different mentality, really determined to get to this point and move on from here. Just talk about your excitement for things to come with the team.
The same excitement it is for the rest of the sports, just to go down and give ourselves a chance to win.
All right, anything else, man?
No, that's it.
Thanks, Jackson. I'll now get Tripp over here as he gets ready. Yeah. So, did his best. Is Tripp now ready to go? If Spencer's, we good? All right, just wanted to double check. Tripp, congrats on the win. Your team now area champions. Started off with a home run there by Colin to get things started, and you get a cheeseburger now to win. Talk about the game.
Oh, I mean, the guys jumped out early. Lane was dominant early, and he was cruising there. We got a little CNI single, moved the ball around a little bit. Then he hit a little lull where he couldn't find a strike zone. And of course, we got a couple more arms that could come in. Jackson came in, did a great job of shutting that inning down, and we never looked back from there. We give him some life here in the bottom of this inning with a run and squeezed in the last 2 innings, a couple pass balls, but. I'm just proud of what they've done and reeling off these consecutive wins here in July. And guys are getting healthy, and I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to hit around a little bit on Sunday, and we're going to get out here Monday and get down state and to a picnic and have a good week down there.
Let's talk about how big of a, step forward this program got to take. Not only hosting this tournament because there's now 3 teams, but having the stadium and now winning this area tournament as well.
Yeah, the county and there's so many people to thank. We thanked them throughout the year. So many people at the county commission and the county, the authority, business authority, and of course just so many people in the city that have come stood behind this program. We're going to give back. We're going to host this tournament. We're going to host a state tournament next year. We're going to make more improvements here. We're going to send a junior team down to the state tournament and hopefully one day host a junior tournament here. What we've been able to do with the MHS Martinsburg Bulldogs baseball and Aaron Bowler here is just something that I think is going to be lasting for decades for youth coming through, and we just in this program and other programs cropping up in the area, and I think that shows that people want to play Legion baseball and they see the benefits of it, and and it's just been a great season for this team. It's been great to have this facility upgraded, and I think it's going to bring a lot of people to this area to see some baseball.
All right, Tripp, anything else?
No, thank you guys for covering us.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Spencer and Aaron.
All right, that'll do it down there. As we come back up here, your initial thoughts or your final thoughts on the game before we wrap things up.
Oh, a win's a win and a championship is a championship. It was a little sloppy there at times for Post 14, but at the end of the day, they're the Area 4 champion. I've kind of said it on the last 2 broadcasts that as much as they wanted to win this Area 4 championship, I think their program has built itself to a place where it is now a state championship contender, and will be year in and year out with what they're able to do at Post 14. As Manager Tobin thanked me for having them. I thank him for everything that he's done for this facility and this program, and we have a great relationship with Post 14. And I think if you look where they were 6 years ago with going to the state tournament with 9 guys, and now where they are right now with having arguably 18 of the best players in the area, having a junior team that's going to the state tournament, it just speaks volumes for what they've done, and they should be very proud of it. They need to celebrate this championship for a few days, but I think I speak for a lot of people here in Berkeley County. We're wishing them best of luck in Charleston, and I think they have a really great chance to bring this thing home, and I'm hopeful that you guys will find a way to be able to go down there and cover it.
I was just about to say, we're going to work on the logistics for that and make the announcement on social media. But before we wrap things up, I want to thank you, Coach Byler, for coming on these last couple of days, helping us out as we were down a couple guys. Thanks for helping us out.
I've enjoyed it.
All right, that'll do it for Dylan Bishop back in the studio. For Colin McLaughlin, I'm Spencer Pui. For Aaron Byler, have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Tune into the Sports Mix tomorrow at 12:08 p.m.
You've been tuned into American Legion Baseball for the continued excitement of high school, college, and Major League Baseball. Keep it tuned to 106.5 FM, AM 740, Comcast Cable Channel 10, and online at talkradiowrnr.com.